This is our first European tour, and it's been great. You know, every show's been its own special experience. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this one. That hall is so beautiful. I'm just looking forward to it. There's a group of musicians that I grew up with, and we've known each other since we were little kids. Amazing as it sounds, we all ended up being pretty successful musicians. So we grew up together. We played together all the time, every day, all day long. And then we got, after high school, we turned 18. We all ended up on different gigs, and so we were always gone. But whenever we came back, we played together. But it was just, we used to say it was like trying to get us all in the same room. It was like trying to get the planets to align. It's like difficult. So in 2010, Flying Lotus asked me to make a record for Brainfeeder. So my thought was, oh man, I should pull us all together and make an album with these guys that I grew up with. I mean, I've had a lot of influences over my life, but yeah, I mean, like John Coltrane is like, it's like the sun. You know what I mean? It's like when you stare at that, it's like kind of overwhelming. So I started off, I was like 3 years old on drums, and then I switched to piano when I was around 5 or 6, and then clarinet when I was around 8 or 9, and then my cousin gave me that tape, and I got into jazz. So I wanted to switch over to saxophone, but my dad wouldn't let me. He's a saxophone player, and in the 70s, if you're a saxophone player, you had to be a doubler, so you had to play saxophone, flute, and clarinet. But I was like itching to play the saxophone. He was like, nope, not till you get better on clarinet and flute. So when I started playing saxophone, I kind of dove into music really head first. And I switched schools, and when I got there, there were like 15 alto saxophone players and no tenor saxophone players. So the teacher asked, like, who has a tenor saxophone? So my dad had all kinds of instruments. I'm like, I have a tenor saxophone. I went home and just took it. He came to the school in a panic because he thought someone stole the horn. And the tenor, when I started playing tenor, I was like, oh, this is it. I found my voice. Patrice, I met her right after high school. And I was at a jam session, and we see this girl backstage. Patrice is kind of an interesting personality. She was just smiling at us, just like this. And I was like, hey, how you doing? She was like, hi, I'm Patrice. I just started singing, and I'm going to sing tonight. And we were like, okay. And then she sang, and it was like amazing. And so then she, we started making music together, and eventually she started singing with us all the time. We all grew up together, and we played together, but we never played all of us together. I had a gig, so the gig was supposed to be with that group, Jazz Giant. It was supposed to be myself, Ronald Warner Jr., Thundercat, and Kamer on the day of the gig. So, and somehow in the hour between me calling one and the others calling me, everyone showed up. So I was just like, okay, well, let's just see how it sounds with everyone. And it's like immediately it was this really amazing sound, and it like opened the music up in this really interesting way. And I was like, all right, this is my band. Well, I mean, you never know with music. I mean, like, I have songs that I want to record, and I want to do. It's like, because, every time you play them, I mean, I've always taken a very open approach to music. I don't lock it in, so it's different every day.